Let's get back to the breaking news. Donald Trump's election certification going off without a hitch today as Congress counted the electoral votes. Joining us now, Democratic Congressman Benny Thompson. He served as the chair of the January 6th Select Committee. Congressman, thank you so much for joining us. CNN has learned that the president-election mindset today was, quote, pure vindication. Congressman Jamie Raskin, a Democrat, as you well know, called today a very tough pill to swallow. As someone who put so much effort like you into the January 6th probe, how did you feel certifying Trump's election win today?
Well, thank you for having me, first of all, Wolf. And I think what the public saw today was how this process is supposed to work. We have elections. Elections have consequences. But at the end of the day, when you've gone to court, when you had recounts and you still lost, you go forward. In this particular instance, Kamala Harris, Joe lost. And what we did as Democrats, we supported the process. And that's how it's supposed to work. So others who had a different idea 4 years ago, they created a problem. It takes Democrats to show Republicans how to get it done.
Kamala Harris, the Vice President of the United States, and the President of the Senate, according to the Constitution, she oversaw the certification today and did it very, very cordially without any accusations or any problems at all. As you know, Congressman, the President-elect Donald Trump is accusing President Biden today of, quote, doing everything possible, Trump's words, to make this transition difficult. How do you respond to Trump?
Well, first of all, we are a nation of laws. And just because you don't like how someone is carrying forward the laws of the land, that doesn't mean that person is breaking the law. You just have a difference. So I think our president to be on January 20th has to again realize we are a democracy. We are not plantation. We are not some kind of tin horn dictatorship. We are a democracy. So we have our differences, but we work them out. And those differences are worked out in an orderly, peaceful manner. And I thought President Trump would have changed. But I'm concerned, just like Jamie Raskin and a lot of other people are, this whole notion about retribution and all these kind of things that stoked the flames of January 6th, 4 years ago. Some of that language is still coming out. And it's just not healthy for the best democracy known to man.
Which leads me to retribution, if you will, to this question, Congressman. You suggested that you would be open to taking a pardon from President Biden in his final days in office. But listen to what former Republican Congressman Adam Kinzinger said about the possibility of a pardon. He said this earlier today.
The second you take a pardon, it looks like you're guilty of something. I'm guilty of nothing besides bringing the truth to the American people and in the process embarrassing Donald Trump because for 187 minutes he sat there and did absolutely nothing and showed how weak and scared he truly was. So no, I don't want it.
So Congressman, are you willing to take a pardon if you aren't guilty of anything?
Well, first of all, let me be clear. We performed our constitutional duties as directed by the United States House of Representatives. We did it. We filed our report. The committee basically ended its work. Now, if people are dissatisfied with it, then that dissatisfaction rests. But we stand on the work of the committee. We make sure that we share that report with everybody. We retain all the information, just as the law requires. So we've done that part. Now, if Donald Trump is hell-bent on extracting retribution because members of Congress, staff, and to some degree witnesses told the truth, did their work, then I think if that pardon availability was there, it should be considered. None of us have really over-advocated for a pardon, but I think if it's offered, I would encourage the members of the committee and others to give it serious consideration before rejecting it.
Democratic Congressman Benny Thompson, the former chairman of the January 6th Select Committee. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll continue this conversation down the road. Coming up,